Hello there. Welcome back to my channel where I haven't fucking posted in like 2 weeks. Because I'm just like great at this whole YouTube thing, super consistent. I need to be higher, I need to be drunk, I need to be something, so we're gonna do that. If you're wondering, if you're a subscriber and you've been wondering like, what the fuck? Just wait till the end to find out why I've been such a piece of shit. I don't want to clog the whole beginning of this video with that, so just wait till the end to hear why I fucking suck. What the fuck? I swear, off camera, I never have a fucking issue lighting anything. I come on camera and it's just like, no bitch, not today. Not fucking today. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? So if you have the ability to read, you know what the fuck this video is. I kind of just want to start off with like the really fucking dumb basic ass motherfucking questions I got that I'm pretty sure I've answered before. For the record, I'll never answer again. Like if you want to know these things about me in the future, I hope no one does, because lie. Like just outright lie. I have like 2 other videos of Q&As, I think 2. Unless I deleted one, I may have deleted one, but I know there's at least one, and I know I've answered most of those questions in that one. I literally have 2 bottles of tequila next to me. This is bad. This looks bad. This is alcoholic things. Okay, so I got asked a lot, how old am I? I'm 27. Another question I got a lot is how tall am I? Again, very last time I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna answer with bold-faced lies after this. I am 5'10"-ish. I can't seem to get like a clear measurement because every time I've gone to the doctor, they give me like a different height. And one time someone wrote down I was like 5'5", and I was like, bitch, I've not been that since I was like 10. Oh, third of all. No, I won't fuck you. Okay, so disclaimer, if you are watching this in hopes I answered your question and your question was fucking way too personal, invasive, or just fucking disrespectful, I do not answer it. You can fuck off. Also, to a point, I got tired of looking through questions because I'm lazy as fuck and probably just didn't get to yours. Sorry. I just feel like this video is off to such a bad start already. I've forgotten what I'm doing like 4 times already. So the first question is actually something I think is really interesting. So this first one is, what are your 3 biggest fears? The ocean. For I feel like obvious reasons, like that's so like not my fucking element. Like I'm a fucking land creature. I don't like, what the fuck do I need to go in the ocean for? I don't like the fact that we don't even really know what's down there because we literally can't survive in it. It's sketchy enough for me, like I'm out. Okay, I don't know how many people saw this shit, and I'm pretty sure it was like a verified like true story. I don't think it was fake. We all know there's weird fucked up looking fish things, creatures, like creations of the fucking underworld underneath the ocean, like when you go deep enough, because they don't need light, so they don't need like regular fish that we know what they look like type things. Like they have fucking weird shit all over them. They look weird, they're scary, they're fucking terrifying. But something from the fucking like depths of the fucking ocean washed up, I want to say it's like 2 or 3 months ago, on some fucking beach. If I find a news clip or an article, I'll either put it in or like put it in the description, because I swear I'm not making this up. I had nothing but questions after I heard this, but a fish thing, I don't know if it's classified as a fish, I feel like it shouldn't be the way it looked, washed up on shore. And it was terrifying looking, yes, but it's like, why did it go that high up? Like if they're not meant to, not made for it, how the fuck did it get that far? And like to the point where nothing ate it? What happened? Like, did a fucking UFO fly by the ocean, like fling this fucking fish into the fucking like beach of wherever? Like, what the fuck? The whole story, if it's true, like did not make fucking sense, and that shit terrifies me. Like, what the fuck is that? Because like I don't think there's just sea creatures underneath the oceans, and we'll get to that in a later question.
It is usually found 2,000 feet beneath the sea where sunlight doesn't penetrate. The fish use a fleshy bioluminescent lure from their heads to attract the prey. In fact, you could see a little bit of it there. The species has only been seen a few times.
I don't like places where like my ability to breathe is compromised. Like first and foremost, I don't like seaweed touching me. I think it's gross. Fish are disgusting. Jellyfish are terrifying. Fuck sharks, like fuck a dolphin even. Like I don't care if it has less potential to eat me and like looks cuter. Fuck all dolphins. Just for many reasons, like fuck the ocean. Okay, so that was just 1 of 3. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I'll try to like make these ones quicker. My second biggest fear, definitely eyeballs. I know this sounds weird. maybe to some people. Like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you fucking don't. I do not like looking at diagrams of eyeballs. Looking at anybody put even a fucking, like, contact on their fucking eyeball. I don't like when people get something in their eye. It literally gives me instant, like, full throttle, like, anxiety. Like, it's really just, like, it's overwhelming anxiety I feel when somebody else, not even me, gets something in their eyeball. I always had, like, a fear of eyeballs being touched and shit, and just, like, oh, just, like, the, just, like, imagine losing an eye, you know? Like, just, I always go to, like, worst case scenario when anything ever happens to anybody's eye. But I went to this super ghetto fucking preschool. Thanks, Mom, for that. I don't care if you work there. What the fuck? And all these kids would always, like, do that thing where, like, you, like, flip your eyelids up. You know? If you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And they would just, like, literally, like, chase me. Like, that's the earliest memory I have of, like, eyeballs just, like, freaking me the fuck out. Like, all these kids, like, saw I was freaked out by it initially. And they would all do, like, flip their fucking eyelids and chase me around the playground like that. Like, literally crying in a corner, like, no, don't do that. You're so fucking weird. Like, you're gonna lose an eye. Like, something's fucked up's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to see it. I'm gonna be scarred. And I was like, oh, I want to say 11. I was in PE class, and you know those, like, little, what the fuck do they even call those? They look like almost like lunch trays, but, like, they have, like, 4 fucking wheels on them, and, like, you scoot around on them. We were doing that, but, like, hockey in PE that day, or it was like something like that. And I'm a dumbass with no coordination and, like, no ability to balance, so I fell off one when they're not even high, and, like, hit my face on the, like, cafeteria floor, and my eyeball was apparently wide fucking open, and basically shit slashed my fucking cornea. Like, my cornea was cut. I went to the nurse's office, and I swear to God, again, Mom, why did you never believe me about my problems growing up? Because I swear to God, I was so scared to go to the nurse's office, have them call my mom, but, like, I knew my eyeball was fucked. I was so scared, but I had, like, 2 friends literally holding me, like, one on each side, because I was so scared to open my eyes, because every time I did, it felt like someone was stabbing it with a fucking torch. Like, it hurt so fucking bad. And so I'm waiting, and I'm just, like, keeping my eyes closed because I'm just scared. I'm like, I don't feel it in my other eye yet, but, like, what if I do? It's just, I had to go to the doctor, and they, like, I had, like, 2 nurses literally prying my eyelid open as they were doing, I don't even know what the fuck to it. They put some, like, healing shit or numbing shit or something. They just hit my fucking eye. I don't even know, because I was just, like, in such terror the whole time. 2 nurses had to pin me down because I was literally, like, flailing like a fucking fish. And then I wore an eye patch. But then, like, after a while, my other eye got, like, super strained. And so I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna close them both. I went to sleep for, like, 2 days, and I woke up and my eye was fine. But I have an eye fear to this day. Yeah, there's number 2, and that was not any shorter, my bad. The third biggest thing I have a fear of is getting murdered. I can understand, like, natural cause reasons to die. Like, you get cancer, you die. Like, that's more reasonable. Because, like, you know, like, the inevitable is coming. But, like, getting murdered, and someone's just, like, deciding to end your life prematurely is like, what the fuck? And ever since I was a child, really, I've always had this fear that someone's gonna murder me. Like, that I'm not gonna die in a normal way. Like, I'm going to be murdered, and it almost feels like it's random. I've had a lot of dreams where it's just a random person who does it. But sometimes it's someone I know. It's very bizarre. But, yeah, being murdered is a big fear. Have you ever been cheated on? Bitch, have I ever not been cheated on? Like, one of my personality traits at this point is, like, being cheated on. If I was in a relationship, 100% chance I got cheated on. Like, that's just me in life. The only year in my adult life I was not cheated on was the one year I was not in any relationship at all. So that's super cool. I think this question is super cute. Do you have a favorite planet? And if so, which one and why? Fun fact. When I was, like, 10 years old, I was, like, obsessed with the idea of, like, becoming an astronomer. Literally would get home from school every day and just, like, look up shit about, like, the universe. Like, I tried to keep in the realm of the galaxy because I was like, my 10-year-old brain cannot explore that far. But I would learn, like, in-depth shit about, like, what's going on even, like, currently, like, new discoveries as they were happening, you know, like, amongst, like, our galaxy, even just within our solar system. Like, shit was always actually going down. Like, shit's always going down. And if you pay attention, just, like, every day something new is found out, and that's kind of crazy, but also freaky. My point is, my favorite planet is fucking Neptune. Okay, I don't want to sound so superficial about fucking planets, but, like, it's a pretty fucking color. It's way the fuck out there. It's cold as shit. If I'm being honest, I don't believe there's a such thing as gas planets. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. I feel like they're gonna like be like flag and like fucking like delete my account, because that's like not something a lot of people say out loud, but like I don't believe there's gas planets. I think it's something else. I don't know what, but from what we can see, I think it's pretty and it's way out there. But yeah, overall Neptune, just because I think like it's interesting that it was named that. I think it's named after like Greek gods and shit, and I just think it's interesting that that's the one that was chosen. That's one that's so popularized. It makes me think that like just aliens, like if I'm being real, aliens. Like why is Neptune one of the most commonly like brought up names still to this day? I just don't believe anything's a coincidence, because I guess I'm a conspiracy theorist to some degree. That's what my dad says anyways. Yeah, Neptune. How many creepy dudes are in your DM? I wouldn't know, because I don't check my message requests. Like that's a place I don't go. It's a black hole that will suck your soul out of your body. You just don't go into DMs of a girl. Like not even like DMs, but like DM requests. That's the place you'd never want to go. It's scary. I've made that mistake a few times, thinking it'd be funny, and then just lost my soul instantaneously. Okay, so the next question is, were you ever a lefty? I'm just gonna say no. I have common sense, so I've never been a liberal or anything close to it. Like I definitely lean more towards Republicans, but a common misconception I feel like is that I am conservative, which I guess maybe I was like 2-3 years ago, but in January 2021 I very dramatically posted on my YouTube channel that I renounce all Republican-ish-ship just based on the things that were happening in that time. I'm not going to ever advocate for people who don't believe in freedom and are just politicians like looking for the highest bidder. Not my thing. Literally just like a brain and like some fucking balls would like not have us in the situation we're in right now. So like if you're advocating for like the opposite, you're gross. Never ever have I even considered that I might be a Democrat. Like never. I don't care about people's feelings. Like if something's like a provable fact, like what a woman is, let's say, and someone tries to argue with like a fact based on feelings, I can't. Like that's just dumb. Like I like the truth even when it hurts my feelings, because at least you know what the fuck you're dealing with, you know? Like you know what is and what isn't. Like I can't, I've never been able to relate to or understand liberalism. So there's that. I don't know what this question was supposed to mean, or even who this person is. Like this is a random, like this is not somebody I know. So I can't decipher, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm gonna read this slow and see if it makes sense, and then I'll read it fast, see if it makes sense. I've said it so many times out loud to myself, I just cannot fucking figure out what this person was trying to say. If I don't want to start again without back to where I want to be, so what can I do? And so is spelled S-O-E. What? Okay, I'll try reading it fast, maybe it'll make more sense then. If I don't want to start again without back to where I want to be, so what can I do? Am I just drunk? Like, huh? I'm so confused. Oh, I just smoked a whole bowl in like 4 hits. Ow. Do you believe in mermaids and Atlantis? So, okay, I don't necessarily believe in like mermaids. I'm open to ideas of like things that those were based off of. Because I feel like when certain things show up in literature or film and things like that, like too many times for it to just be like made up. Because I just feel like it wouldn't stick if it was too made up, if that makes sense. I'm very open to ideas of what mermaids are really, or like what they're based off of, you know what I mean? And honestly, I've never believed in like some sort of Atlantis more than I do right now. I've never understood why people just like cancel it out as like made up, because like we don't know what the fuck happened here before. Like who are you to say that like that's never been a thing? Like I'm not even trying to say like it's still a thing? Why couldn't there be one now? How the fuck would we know? We can't go to a certain depth without death happening. Then of course there's like the obvious, which is like fucking videos that have come out very fucking recently. UFOs diving into the ocean. I can't ignore that. So it's like, are aliens what's underneath the ocean? Is that why like that fucking fish that I talked about earlier in the video came up? Because what the fuck? I fully feel like there's a whole ass alien race or two living down there, living up there, just all over. I'm paranoid about that. And I feel like it's getting proven to be real more and more like all the time. I'm gonna stop talking about it now because like I'm high and I'm just like making myself super paranoid. So yes, I don't necessarily believe in mermaids. Open to the idea, fully believe in some sort of Atlantis type place. There's that. Those are all the questions I'm answering for this one. I feel like I've talked enough. If I didn't answer yours, I either was too lazy to look that far, or your question fucking sucked. Or wasn't a question. I got a lot of haze. Haze not a fucking question. What the fuck? And for my actual subscribers and not people who are just watching this because they're nosy, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry I've not posted like an actual video of like my actual like what I do in like 2 fucking weeks. I've filmed twice in that time. But it's just like so much shit's happening all the time that by the time I go to edit it, even the very next day, like within like 12 hours of filming it, it's irrelevant or like old fucking news. I feel dumb posting shit when it's like that fucking late. So I'm just gonna try to like not let life distract me and just like focus on my shit. Stop getting distracted by dumb shit. Fucking focus, which apparently is harder for me than I thought because I do want to post more, but like I fucking suck lately. I don't know what else to say. Forgive me, please. Especially because I'm posting like this video first. That's kind of douchey. Thank you for watching. Please give it a like if you don't hate me. And I'll see you'll see me next time. Bye guys.